What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Look, man, we're cleaning up what we were supposed to wrap up last week or 2 weeks ago before we got sick. This is Pronto the rapper's first time on the channel. Now, I believe he's been GSGang for a while, so huge shout out to him for the support. First time ever getting his music on the channel, first time for me ever hearing it too. But this was listed as a Go Subscribe Sunday. If you guys don't know what that means, generally this is a newer artist or a smaller artist who we want to help support. We're going to dig in, see where we're at, you know what I mean, as far as quality, as far as technique and stuff like that goes. And then we encourage you guys that if you guys are fucking with them, go and support them. Help them to get their numbers out. It's always doper when you get to be in on like more of the ground level before an artist pops off and blows up and shit like that and show support. So if you guys end up finding something that you like and fuck with about this, we encourage you to go and support them. We're gonna go and tap in ourselves and see what it's hitting for. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. I'm fading fast. This shit better be dope. Nope.
Hard times got a nigga.
It's short. It's short. That's the first thing I see. I don't want my first listen to be a 2-minute track, my guy. Because if it's hot, I'm gonna be mad. Because I want more. And if it's, well, I guess if it's trash, then that's fine. But I'm gonna be mad. It's only 2 minutes. Let's go.
Hard times got a nigga under pressure, about to live it all to God, cause it knows better. Coming from the bottom, I had no cheddar, so I never really take shit from a broke hater.
Alright, first things you point out right off the bat, we're going to have to cut this up a lot because of how short it is. He has really, really good tonality. He sounds like his voice, his tone, and his flow is definitely matching the beat. Everything seems very, very cohesive so far. The audio quality is not AAA studio. It does seem like the vocal track's a little degraded, but we'll let it slide for now. Let's see if it just, you know, cleans up at all.
Really take shit.
Just bring it all back. Bring it all back. I just want to see what we was in for. Take it from the top. Take it from the top.
Hard times got a nigga under pressure, about to live it all to God, cause it knows better. Coming from the bottom, I had no cheddar, so I never really take shit from a broke hater.
Here's one thing I do notice that I like right off the bat too. Listen to how dull, like how low the volume on the ad-libs are. That is really, really good on this type of a track. The last thing that you want is a super, super pronounced ad-lib when it's already got such a low tonality on the primary vocal track and the beat is definitely more mellow and shit like that. That was good engineering on the sound engineer's part.
Where I go, I'm like 5 years deep, but I'm sure I'm gonna blow. Tryna impact the game, I ain't stressing about glow. I just know I'll be a star one day as I grow up in the pro with the flow. I ain't tryna slow down for a minute. Rule breaker, I don't know about limits. I'm a boom bap rapper, I don't know about gimmicks. Let me school that rapper, tell him get me on the remix. I'm wishing A-Reese could hear this. Apart from him, I don't know another rapper who could hear this.
Who's that? Now look, I'm pretty sure my man's listed as being from Lusaka, if I remember correctly. I think he's, shout out to Zambia, right? One of the things, I'm dying again already, my bad. One of the things that I like, you know, the fact that he's shouting out Reese, like that's just love. So many times we encounter these artists who have like a type of like xenophobia, right? Where they only like support people who are from where they're from and shit like that. There's somebody come on, and my first time hearing them, just shouting out an artist from a different country, like Reese and shit like that. Like, that's fly. Like, I really like that. Like, salute to him for not being a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? And liking what he likes regardless. Like, you know, obviously, me and given what we do here, like, that's the energy that we fuck with. So, shout out to you. Pronto the rapper, my guy.
This, I'm on a mission to the top. You should follow if you feel me. Still I'm independent, still a one-man army. Mama praying for her son. None of you can ever harm me. Bad.
Alright, this is like number one. I'm so sick. We make fun of people for rapping army all the time. This is like one of the biggest cliche gimmicks that we fuck with. Okay? Like, that's it. You got it. It's out of your system. Never write that again. That's your one. You're supposed to get that out of your system when you're 16 at the lunch table. Like, that's it. You're done now. Keep it moving.
Bitches never charmed me. Upper echelon with the raps when I spit them in the league of my own. You and I are not competing. This is dope. I know you're feeling for a vibe like this, but I'm sorry, ain't another brother rhyme like this. I ain't even in my prime, but I climb like this, nigga. Hard times got a nigga under pressure, but I leave it all to God, cause he knows better. Coming from the bottom, I had no cheddar, so I never really take shit from a bro. Hater came a long way, skipping class for the studio. Gotta stay barred, tryna get it back like Duty Low. Niggas blowing bags, me I'd rather reinvest. Knowing everything I spit, me I say it with my chest. Show them honesty is key. Loyalty is me, staying true to what I do. Rap shaking up the room, don't you try to intervene. You talking that trash like you're tryna hit the bin. I'm a whole nother breed. Watch for the speed, for my bloods I will bleed. Blunts are discreet, see the last to a smoke. Ain't it funny how mentally I'm rich but I'm broke? With the guys fully woke, negativity evoke.
Look, short, sweet, to the point. I see you, my guy. I don't know who the fuck that is. Alright, look. Let's break it down. This is a short one. This is a short one. We're gonna get right to it. We're gonna get right to it. What the fuck? My guy's killing me with the ads. Hey. Alright, so we're brand new to Pronto the rapper. Target audience for this one. I put yeah. I think it was. Proper setting for this. This is definitely, he was going for, I feel like this was more of like a darkroom music type vibe based on the flow, the delivery, and the actual beat selection and shit like that. This is probably more darkroom music. Alright, so we're going to judge this very harshly because he's GSGang. He knows we keep it a buck with him. The bars and lyrics were extremely, extremely rudimentary. Alright, we have very, very basic, nothing that was crazy and out of this world. This is your biggest opportunity for improvement. You could see that he didn't want to say a whole bunch of frivolous shit, but unfortunately, even while like just trying to keep it real, there was not a lot of complexity to it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't offer a whole lot to sink my teeth into. I like the idea, like, yo, I'm up in the boom bap era and shit like that. Like, I'm not here for the gimmicks and nonsense. Like, I like what he was saying. I don't feel like this is like his peak that he can get to. There's still a lot of room for improvement when it comes to bars, lyrics, delivery, and shit like that. I give it like a solid, we'll call it 15 out of 25. Now, as delivery of vocals, I think this is definitely where he's shown. The ability to match the tonality of the track, his music theory, his understanding of how to create an ambience, his understanding of like how to create that kind of like melodic flow without like boring the audience either while still keeping them attached. I think he did a lot of things well there, right? I would give that like a solid 19 out of 25. I think that's definitely where he's shown more. I would have liked to have seen this expanded over a longer track, but even in the short 2 minutes that we had, you know, I mean, 2:16, you throw it on a fucking beat, he showed that he understood the music theory of what he was going for. To get that higher, I think at this point where he's at, you probably have to get like a better sound engineer or just in a AAA studio. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely had more of a home studio type sound quality to it. I think all of those things, as you start to invest in your craft over time, you'll see that stuff shoot up. It's definitely not, you know, the max that it's ever going to be. The beat selection, I think the beat selection was 15 out of 15. For what you were trying to go for, you definitely have an understanding. Like this goes back into what I said in the delivery. He had an understanding of what it was he was trying to deliver. I think that it was very good beat selection, sound quality, mixing. There were some good things that we pointed out. There were some bad things, you know what I mean? I put it 12 out of 15. Nothing was atrocious. Nothing here was like, this is not listen-toable. Totally listen-toable track. I think, you know, we pointed out, I like the tonality of the primary vocal track and the ad-libs and stuff like that. They did a lot of things well. There's things that weren't necessarily the top echelon of what we were looking for. I do think is going to come from either having like a super, super crafty sound engineer on a home setup or getting into those AAA studio type scenarios. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to listen to more of this artist? Not right now. But I am curious to see where he evolves to. It's very obvious, like you said, this was marked for me as a Go Subscribe Sunday, so we tend to be a little bit more lenient with these ones to where we just want to see where an artist is at and see what kind of a trajectory that we have him in. I definitely think that he has, you know, potential. There's definitely a lot of things that were done well here that in a year from now, I think you're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, wow, if you look at this and look at where he is a year now, it's going to be a night and day type difference. He's going to be somebody to keep your eye on. So I'll give this one solid 7 out of 10. Enjoyability, probably like a solid 5 out of 10. I like him because obviously it's GSGang. We want to see him, you know, grow and support. I don't think there was anything that he did here though to hook me in and make me want to listen to this a second time. There's like, it's not getting spun ever again, and that's what you need. You need that one thing that stands out. You either need that goddamn haymaker of a fucking bar or a concept that you put together. For me, this just showed me that you understand music, and I see that you have the vision of how you want to sound. And I think if you put the time into your craft and you put the time into focusing on writing, I think you'll be able to tie that together. I give you 1 to 3 years from now, I think you're going to be an entirely different animal. I don't think you're going to look at, you know, 1 to 3 years from now, you're going to look back at this and the music that you'll be producing at that point. If you stick with the craft and you focus on, you know, the things that you want to get better at, I don't even think you're going to be recognizable in 1 to 3 years. 73 out of 100, that's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys were fucking with it, I'm telling y'all, it's way doper when you guys get in early on these artists, so go ahead and tap in. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.